Can you believe it? A modern female college student before our eyes can actually travel freely between the Tang Dynasty and the modern era, with the token in her hand. She, with such ability, not only calls Li Bai and Du Fu brothers, but also uses her extensive modern knowledge and skills, completely conquered the Tang Dynasty prince, who hadn't received 9 years of compulsory education. And all this must be traced back to not long ago. At that time, the woman was simply at home, sleeping and resting normally. However, after she opened her eyes again, she was surprised to find herself. I inexplicably found myself in another place. At first, the woman thought she had accidentally gone to the wrong place, that she'd wandered onto a film set. However, the people there, in their words and actions, all exuded the air of ancient people. The woman's questions and bewilderment instantly ignited her fury. After severely humiliating the woman, the old nurse unceremoniously threw her to the ground. The old nurse then directly threw her to the ground. And this action of hers, it also instantly caused the woman who had just arrived here to faint directly. Sister, I am a 6th rank accountant, Macho, auditing the finances of the construction of the Dongdu New Palace. I discovered that my superior, by Shuangwen, with the foreign official Cui Lan and others, even my fiancé, Do Bai, was so cruel to me. He offered me to Wu Mingji. Then they tried to kill me. Sister, you're here this time to appeal for Macho's injustice. We must hurry. There's still time before the tragedy. So that's how Macho was murdered. 1. A grand hall, but no one enters.
对了，再告诉你一个好消息，你可要撑住，窦不疑将军要跟你解除婚约了。窦不疑将军要跟你解除婚约了。你呀，想嫁入豪门，怕是没指望。只有我们崔家那种渣男，我才
rarely grows.
敢打我。哼，我们崔家是天下世家之首，那礼堂皇家也得排在我们崔家后面。你算个什么东西？姐妹们，你发疯了，给我丢出去，羞死他！
活腻了贱婢，回去的让你找死！
M.O.
我有的是办法让你死无葬身之地。住手！恭迎太子。
我看是你们想死无葬身之地。你们同朝为官，竟然仗着家族势力欺凌同僚，全部前往公证处自尽令罚。
太子殿下，是莫愁先动的手。
放肆！将你崔氏放在我李氏前面，你好大的胆子！放肆！将你崔氏放在我李氏前面，你好大的胆子！
奴婢不敢。走。
你没事吧？
没事。
M.O.
今天看起来怎么像变了个人似的？
刚刚那是太子，原来莫愁是太子。
Peoples coming
已经来了，那就去看看外面到底什么情况。我居然真的来到了大唐。
来看看咱家的骡子败娘。
这，哎，你站住！站住！谢谢师傅。
推背图一系左护法袁12，率领4项法王，参见女主。
保安师傅。
女主，
Heaven. Heaven's defeat is difficult. Within 10 days.
有生死大难。
The sky is not dark, the fields are not plowed. 1,000 younger brothers, 8,000.
号令，
8,000's truth.
有8000，
那是当然。你又不是不知道，推背图一门有2位仙师，奉太宗皇帝遗旨秘密建立，防止昏君奸臣祸乱朝纲，是大唐最神秘、最强大的秘密组织。
Top 10.
实录包括朝廷上下都有我们的子弟。
The Master of Fate, 1.
女主饶命！好，那我就让崔兰那个臭女人死无葬身之地。兄长，就是她。
我们崔家乃皇城第一世家，连皇城李家都要给我们几分薄面。小娘们儿，你跪下先给我磕300个响头，我也许会考虑饶你一命。
No.
不能饶，我要她的命。
小的们，把他给我拿下，后半夜归你们。
Black, black, black.
哎呀，我去你的！
Rue.
哎我去！
Rue is Rue.
太子，
看什么看？再看把你的兔孙卖了！
Sudden online sales. Sudden leech sales. Extinguish.
哎呀，你敢拿刀动我？
在闹市
Against one's
私
will.
人买卖，你眼中还有大唐律法吗？
大唐律法是个什么东西啊？老子就是大唐律法，我姐姐是崔贵妃娘娘。
仗着崔妃的势力，就敢如此狂妄？
A voiceless person.
怎么这么熟悉？
太子这是跟踪我，不能认啊！
No.
明白了，
Ruthless.
公子，
Or
不
you.
要怕，这是我们自己惹的事情。师姐
Only.
请公子走路，我们自己的事情。
Negotiate the price yourself.
是，
Lord Qian.
请便吧。
也好，省得以后无法面对崔贵妃。二位，这人是当朝贵妃的弟弟，给他点教训也好，但请别伤害他的性命，免得给二位造成不必要的麻烦。后悔
You ways.
听到那人说的话了吧？还不赶紧给我放了！哎呀哎呀呀呀
Hero.
哎呀！
The main text.
怎么处置？
像这种畜生，最起码凌迟。
Only.
我兄长先过我这关。
好妹妹，
兄长，你稍等，我给你搬救兵。
Rue.
哎呀，
Master Zhang.
是在这儿凌迟呢，还是换个地方呢？
杀他容易，
Allow the killing.
可是便宜了他背后的崔家。要是没记错的话，你们崔家为宫中供应首饰一共24万件，实际只供应了18万件，剩余6万件的空额，合计13万贯。说这钱到底哪儿去了？
Should be in the middle palace.
那
Empty straight.
都有空额，那又不是我们崔家一家这么干，雨露均沾嘛。
你看这人把贪污受贿说的这么理直气壮。好啊，
Discuss A.
准备受惩吧。
妈，你想怎么样？
合适的时候出来作证。
你到底是谁？
李淳风、袁天罡2位仙师门下最得意女弟子，推背图一系当今女主。
久闻推背图一门，
Sky hair.
通天，连陛下都礼让3分，俺崔家服了。
报，属下得知宫中正在召集女官开会。
怎么古代也是啊，动不动开会。
仙师一命，您在宫内为官，
Intentional color big.
您还是得去，7日内，你有生死大劫，还得多注意。
生死大劫？啊，师兄，
One of the people needs to be fruitful.
魂魄穿越到我的身体里，那算不算？
莫愁，你来干什么？
不是说开会吗？
圣上和娘娘听闻新宫建造顺利，特下旨表彰赐宴。
6 products 1. Try 1.
下女官也只有端茶倒水的份儿。
这老妖妇打了我一耳光，我还没找你算账。
Come on.
杵在这儿跟个大头葱似的，你是不是活腻？
Shuangwen.
你贪污受贿，还想治莫愁，置我于死地，你竟然还有脸领受表彰？
你想怎样？
我想，白相公，太子他莫愁。
People coming and going, rules and regulations. People coming and going hashtag.
你是不是在想你阿兄怎么样了？告诉你，下黄泉就知道了。
3,000 taels.
殿下，
白上宫，你怎么了？
奴婢，
太子，白上宫有要事向你汇报，是不是啊，白上宫？
太子，护驾，这女官莫愁，
Shuangwen.
意图不利于殿下。
太子，你不要慌张，我控制住白上宫，是因为要揭露他们一个
Heard of Zhuang, the big one.
以白上宫工部官员、东都世家为牵连的一群害群之马，他们贪污受贿、宫廷盐造、贪污费用，其论
He
当严惩。
你休要胡说，白上宫是娘娘的人，怎么可能贪污？你赶紧放了白上宫，兴许还能活命。
账册在此。白
Lan
上宫
Shuangwen.
你们还有什么话要说？
太子，
Ran Mountain.
本来就是司机，伪造账册是他的强项，这一定是他故意造的账册陷害他人。
小太子，看在你暗恋我，哦不，看在你暗恋莫愁的份上，让你看看莫愁的本事，那可不是什么花瓶能比的。这账本上写明了白上宫连通女官崔兰、东都世家，侵吞新宫建造1000万贯之多，罪大恶极。
住口！
你干啥？
你怎么如此莽撞？我让你
Checking
调查账册，你就这么公然公布出来？
Draft.
真是
原来是这样。
好，这小娘们有意思。老爹，来东都也不叫我，害我在后面一顿好吹。原来东都这么美，还有上万美女，尤其这个我喜欢。
Xian Xiaowen.
今晚归我侍候枕席，就这么说定了。
是你？
小娘子问你话呢。
啊？
小娘子肯定看上老五了吧？跟过我的女人，个个都对我念念不忘呢。
Don't
今晚陪我共度良宵如何？
我宰了你！
莫愁，
难道你我好过？我可没印象。
这就是历史上臭名远扬的无米之。有了，那是谁也奈何不了你。毕竟太子妃也曾被你羞辱。
太子，别拦住我！我要杀了这个贱婢！贱婢，我一定要尝尽你滋味后， 把你卖到教坊，让你生不如死。无论你多恨我，你都没办法对付我，因为我是皇后娘娘。
Imperial.
太子，你不想为太子妃报仇吗？
表弟，休听他挑拨离间，我们可是兄弟，不要为了他断了情分。他应该处死。
吴敏之衣冠禽兽，这事他做得出来。
Hall.
这本藤臣子该怎么看我
Banquet day.
取消，所有人即刻离开。我以此案立誓，若有人为非作歹，我李弘有生之年一定将他绳之以法，否则如同此案。
Hu Min.
太子，
你说的我不想信，却又不得不信。吴敏之形同禽兽，如果不是我表兄，我想亲手杀了他，就像刚才那一剑。
对不起，我不该当众提。
要是想杀了吴敏之，就得揭发他的真面目。
My heart desires.
曾经侮辱太子妃，皇家的脸面就没有了。
你这太子当的什么剑？前怕狼后怕虎，舒敏之欺负你老婆，又不是你老婆丢人，你怕他干什么？
要办，就得办成铁案，所以我才叫你暗中调查。
动
，Go
了，你都不知道他竟然打得我有多痛。
兰儿，你放心，我一定为你出气。
少在这卿卿我我了。莫朝
Zhang Tian
馋得很，
openly expresses his intentions.
揭发我们贪污，真查起账来，我们死无葬身之地。
别那么慌张，东都世家跟我们是一条船上的。
Come on.
他今天还公然顶撞武郎君，让武郎君和太子妃都没面子。这种人到哪都不能容他。
诸位在这幸灾乐祸，不好吗？
武郎君，
他到底仗的是谁的势力，这么飞扬跋扈？
他出身寒微，只是他是李淳风的弟子。
他已经死了5年，谁害怕？传我的命令，东都世家的人全部启动，只要有一丝希望，也要这娘们的命！
你带我来铜驼坊干什么？
你不是想办成铁案吗？想扳倒白上宫吴敏之，靠你的人能行吗？
World still compensates. Year still compensates work.
都有钱，你虽是太子
No money.
账册，但
Day.
不能不投鼠利器吧？啊，
你有什么手段？
我
People.
有人
Suddenly big. Come fragrant.
配合他演一场戏了。
不能让莫主知道，原12人是我的人。你这里怎么会有各大世家的资料？
Open the SIM card.
就连我们皇家的都有啊。
那我们这儿有天下所有家族的记录。
这老师兄这资料，简直就是大数据库呀！
收集这么多资料，那可是形同谋反呐！
是啊，这相当于古代绕过朝廷，复制了所有人的身份证，这可不得了。
Qian Tai.
你不要紧张，我师父李淳风那可是做过太史令的，有这些东西很正常。
那好像也是。
Unmarried woman.
就连当今各大名人的相貌都画上去了，这可是当地政府的户籍都没有的呀！
报，有外贼持兵器闯入。
The master.
就是那个小娘们，武郎君要抓的就是她。封锁周边所有路口，进去抓人。
Come out and make an offer.
饶你们不死！就你骗我弟弟钱财，还跟野男人私奔，赶紧给我走！
Yeah,
你呀谁呀？你认错了吧？
younger brother.
是他吗？是他。说我给他赎身钱3万贯，他就跟我好好过日子。没想到钱给了他，他就跑了。大兄，为我做主啊！
The main style.
谁认识你？
上！
The rabble. Mating.
.你是河东正室的子弟，做过平原将军的郑建功。
小娘们认得我，那还敢拐带我兄弟的钱？告诉你，今天乖乖跟我们走。
Yes or no?
你们一个都别想活！
郑建功，你有将军的功名，又是东都的当家人，怎么做起了小贼的勾当？说，抓我是奉了谁的命？
Together, together, together.
老子可是东都横着走的人，就算是洛州刺史见了我，也得跟老子请安。
The beauty can accept it.
莫愁，你确定你没有招惹这个家伙？
你是不是傻呀？我是卖的。郑建功，今天说出那个人的名字，我们就留你一命。
Gua. Ordered one pheasant to stay.
今天你们要是敢伤我一根汗毛，你们个个都后悔活在这世上！给我上！
Master Zhang.
看你的了。
看我什么？
仙师的河图洛书之术，只有你会啊。
What？
放箭！
绝了！就算是太宗皇帝名下的御
Defined Qing flavor, respectfully.
恐怕也做不到。
郑建功，
不可能！
现在跪地求饶，饶你不死。
败兵之将，杀我便是。
不招？那你郑家在东都560
1,600 officially.
可还要啊？
我招！
果然是天然绿色古法熬汤，我已经好久没喝过这么好喝的羊汤了。
没想到郑建功竟然是吴敏之派遣来的，
Want.
要小心了。
你这是在关心我？
你是我的人，我关心你是应该的吧？
One's ear. No, no.
行不行？
Great harm.
你今天看着有些奇怪，以前你不是这样的，像变了个人似的。
变漂亮了吗？
哎呀，见过不要脸的，没见过这么不要脸的，还让人夸自己漂亮。
哼，更何况这小娘子长得也不坏呀！啊
2,000 public dishes.
你可不要被这女人的表象给迷惑了。
No doubt, it's delicious.
婚约的，居然和这野男人在街头共饮。
People fear reason.
吃相粗鄙，居然在大庭广众喷饭。也对，就你那点俸禄，也就配吃这点狗食。喷了也就喷了，不可惜。
我吃的是狗食
Human taste.
满嘴放着狗屁。你
It's not that.
不宜做你的豪门娇婿吗？怎么转眼间就和其他男人
One.
一块了？
五郎君让东都世家在宫外等着这件人，这次正好。
1,000 gentlemen, 2 dishes.
人家做主啊。
Places human taste.
我多没面子！店家，店家， 今天我范二公子报
Gentlemen, 2 days.
闲杂人等滚出去！
哟，范二公子，您老和崔小姐大驾光临小店，蓬荜生辉。那二位请离开吧。
有钱了不起啊？
这是范家子弟范二，富可敌国，咱们还是算了。
范二
2 is true.
今儿我们范二公子是包了场的，二位要是有钱能胜得过我们范二公子，那也不是不可以。
就那点铜钱，也好意思拿出来显摆？
借钱？
我是太子，出门怎么会带钱？
这东都可是达官显贵的天堂，不是你这只山野里的草鸡待的地方。还有你
Sword White Chauvis. 1002. 1000 public 2 dishes.
久违了。
太子过誉了。
Main go.
这是昨日主人赏赐我的钻石。
I great.
哥，你要跟范家斗富吗？我可没钱啊。
两位天师
1 T on 2.
下之地里
J buried in.
天下所有王侯将相的坟墓我们都知道。
我去，二位老先生盗墓啊！
Rue.
那都是左右护法跟四象法王的事。
这竟然是极品祖母绿，就连我范家也没有。且慢，就算你赢这一回，可是你有几枚祖母绿？这里有的是山珍海味，有钱你也未必吃得起。咱试试。
Laging Lie.
古代食材能有啥呀？我可是21世纪的吃货。
Saitu.
乡巴佬，说吧。
东海
Eugen.
章鱼，这鱼啊，看着不新鲜了，这时候就不能生吃了，应该加热一下，油煎之后香味无比。如果你这么吃的话，会生线虫的，到时候你的肝脏里
Ping.
会长出来很多条虫子。
来喝一吃
怎么样，翠兰，叫声姑奶奶吧。
你做梦！范二公子，跟他比到底！
报告二公子，
Chengo Mergaheo.
没找到郑将军。
原来你是想找郑建功啊？他现在很忙。
什么？
范二公子，你想找他啊？那你认得他的字迹吗？
好，好，好，我们认栽，告辞。
哼，没用的东西，连郑家、崔家、范家都吃了瘪。窦将军，他和你可是有婚约的。
窦郎，该你使的美男计。
传世奇书推背图，这也不能带到后世呀。哎，手机要是能拍下来也不错。可真的要回到现代的话，那太子我就再也见不到了。他还摸了人家的手。
莫愁，
窦
不疑，你这个渣男为什么要来见我？
啊
Dun T on Liang.
没能来看你，生气了莫愁。
你这手里拿的什么呀？
哦，这个是皇后娘娘的御史佳品。
Mountain.
精灵。
莫愁，你好灵的鼻子啊！这个乃牡丹花瓣所制，等先王公也难得一尝。
你说我要是喝了这杯茶，你们这些渣男
Is it yours?
很开心呀。
MO.
今天好奇怪啊，什么渣男
Check.
我不是你的杜郎吗？莫愁，
拿开你的脏手，
Come.
喝下这杯肮脏的茶。
我告诉你，我对你的爱至死不渝，海枯石烂。这下你该相信了吧？
果然有风味，窦将军身手不错呀，打的力度刚好。
好狠的手段！
今晚你跑不了了。
Kai Bin. No. Therefore.
你没事吧？
师兄，都不宜呢，吴敏之呢？那些畜生呢？
哎，我跟你说
Black and black effect. It's not surprising, and
摔傻了不都？
你真不是师兄？
哎呀，你得叫我师傅。
难道这是梦吗？
你刚刚摔了一下子，就好像做了很长时间梦似的。你还说什么太子啊、渣男啊都不宜。
Lan Shangbai.
推蓝什么的，你真没事吧？
我没事。
No.
防不胜防，吓死我了。
行，这样我把你送医院去吧。
啊，没事了，谢谢。喂，阿朱啊，我是上官，你什么时候才来？啊，到了。啊，好，我们晚上再说。
看，快看呀！打开看看，
雪糕，
对，牡丹花，精致不精致？好不容易来洛阳了，咱们一块儿去看看洛阳的夜景，顺便邂逅一下小帅哥，好不好？哎，看那有个帅哥，走！哎，走！
Yuo Humin.
小风啊，你看这洛阳城市
Great beauty, real.
在这儿做个太子妃也不错啊。
这太子妃啊，可不是这么好做的。就你这智商
Xiao goes back.
最多活不过世纪。阿朱，阿朱，
Drawing a sword to cut water, the water flows even more. Lifting a cup to drown sorrow, sorrow only increases. I'm going. How did I become a man? Come. My dear brother. What's the next line? Who are you? Life's dissatisfactions are many. Tomorrow, I'll let my hair down and drift in a small boat. Think of me, Li Bai. With ambitions for the world. A slight reputation as a poet. But envied and hindered by villains. This life. I'm afraid my official career is over. You really are Li Bai. What time is it now? Where am I? The third year of the Tianbao era of the Tang Dynasty. Luoyang. No way. How did I time travel? It's the third year of Tianbao. At this time, Li Hong and Macho. Weren't they already gone? My friend, do you have any good works? To recite for everyone. To add to the merriment? This matter of writing poetry. You're looking for Du Fu. The poet immortal is looking for the poet sage. What do you want with me? Those who have left me. Yesterday's days. Cannot be retained. Cannot be retained. Cannot be retained. Wait. Who is Du Fu? I am the poetry immortal. He is the poetry sage. Ha ha ha. Unworthy I am Du Fu. My courtesy name is Zime. I've met the immortal Mr. Tai Bai. I wouldn't dare call myself a poetry sage. I've only written a few small poems. I'm going. I never thought I'd live to see the meeting of Li and Du. That gentleman just overpraised me. But Du Fu, it's just an empty title. How dare I compare myself to Master Li Bai? He. Comparable. Naturally, I will have a great name after 1,000 years. Let's not talk about it. I have to hurry. I have to go to Shuangwen year 2. This guy is so tall over there. Du Fu, your sister. I don't have a sister. What's wrong with you? Don't tell me you've got it. That's how it's always portrayed in TV dramas. Older sister, I was just too tired. I accidentally fell asleep. Let's go. I'm going to sleep. I'm returning your Lihua city to you. I'm going for a night tour of Luoyang. Could it be that this is the culprit? Try again. I haven't yet. Ask Li Bai and Du Fu for autographs. I did my best. There's no going back. Li Bai was right. Those who abandon me cannot be retrieved from yesterday. Sleeping. Macho. Who's calling me? Macho. Am I dreaming? Macho, have you rested? Who is it? It's your Do Lang. Beast. You came just in time. Macho. I've been so busy with my duties these past few days that I haven't been able to see you. Are you angry with me? How could I be? My dear Do Lang, you've suffered so much. What a lovely fairy tea. A gift from Her Majesty the Empress. How did you know? Why is she so cooperative? Because it smells so good. I smelled it a long time ago. Good. Then let's share a drink. Even the esteemed prince rarely gets to taste this. Good, let's drink together. Scumbag. You still dare to plot against me? Tonight, I will make you lose face big time. My dear. I'm here. Just the two of you. You still dare to plot against me? Tonight, I'll make you utterly humiliated. There's an assassin. Wait a minute. You'll see a good show soon. Where is the assassin? Throat. I just lay down and heard someone calling outside. Teeth. Why is this door ajar? Hey, hey, hey. Don't be silly. Could it be that this room holds a shameful secret? If Wulang Jun mistook the room and was caught, I would inevitably be held responsible. Why didn't he subdue Macho? I want to see what happens. Let me go. I'll kill you all. General Do, Sir Wu. You two stay here. You dogs. Let me go. I can't. I think this person is an imposter. Absolutely not, young Master Wu. Your servant. I'll kill you. You dare. Greetings to His Highness, the Crown Prince. You truly impress me. To think you'd actually arrange these two worthless wolves. What does this gesture mean? Wu Min. You entered the palace at night, acting strangely. What crime is this? What can you do to me? General Do. You and Wu Min. By Shuangwen. Could it be that you were also involved? This matter. Wu Langjun. Wu Langjun and I conspired together to plan for our own beloved. If this gets out, my career is ruined. Sir Wu. You two, were you attacked? Attacked, my ass. I never expected to be held hostage by this lowly maid. She even knocked me unconscious. Impossible. I spent the whole day with the Crown Prince today, discussing tomorrow's audit. I just got back. And I heard voices. Was it the Crown Prince? Was it the Crown Prince? Was it MOCG just now? He was indeed discussing the matter of auditing accounts with me. By Shuangwen. Do Bai. You two bear witness for me. That oaf Wu Minji secretly plotted against Macho. That's fine. So ostentatious and Pei Gongzheng is the chief officer of the Inner Palace's Discipline Inspection Department. I know nothing of what Martial Lord said. I am completely unaware. Oh, really? Each and every one of you. They all want to ruin me. Today. Even if the Emperor and my aunt came, I wouldn't be afraid. The Crown Prince. Wu Longjuan's behavior is rash, constantly self-incriminating. I suspect there's more to this. You too. Hurry and go take a look. On Wulangun's body, are there any other items? My lord discovered this. The theft of Emperor Taizong's jade pendant. What is the appropriate punishment? Wu Mingji trespassed into the inner palace and stole relics of Emperor Taizong. This is tantamount to rebellion. You are framing me. Wu Mingji plotted treason. The evidence is irrefutable. You want to settle a personal vendetta. Dare you kill me? Watch out, aunt. I will ruin your position as crown prince. Crown Prince. Wu Min's actions are arrogant and reckless. He deserves to be killed 10 times over. He is the Empress's close relative. This concerns the royal family's reputation. If this gets out, I'm afraid there will be gossip. Then let's just kill him. This kind of menace shouldn't be left alive. Palace attendant Pei is right. Since the Empress Dowager took over the regency, she has faced much criticism from the court. Now, if because of Wu Mingji's matter, it causes my mother to again suffer the criticism of the people. As her son, I would be very uneasy. Therefore, while I must deal with the problem, I cannot harm the innocent. The crown prince is filial and benevolent. I think it's foolish filial piety. Wu Mingji's shouting. He deposed you from your position as crown prince. You could still tolerate it. He violated your fiancée. You still tolerate it. Aren't you just a coward? Macho. How dare you talk to the crown prince like that? Or, let's wait until the emperor and empress arrive, before making a decision. If your mother were to release him, then what will you do? He'll be even harder to deal with. You. The price. What should we do? Can we summon Dali Shou Nachi Ren? He'll certainly be able to handle this beast. The person you mentioned. I've already sent a message to Chang'an. Does he really have such courage? Of course. He is the great detective of the Tang Dynasty. A famous chancellor throughout history. D. Renjia. To be continued. This time, Wulangjun made too big a fuss. By Shuangwen. You elected him this time. If he gets out later, he might retaliate against you. We absolutely cannot let him out. Do Lang. You suffered so much this time. You must be more cautious in the future. That macho has been acting very strangely lately. I feel a little afraid. There are indeed many suspicious points. Her relationship with the crown prince is even more questionable. It seems that in the past, she's a wolf in sheep's clothing. Impossible. In my opinion, she's just a mathematics enthusiast, a bookworm obsessed with numbers. But that Wulangjun was locked up. Then what can we do? We'll hold our ground to the bitter end. Otherwise, we'll be letting down the person behind us. Isn't she here to audit the accounts? Notify the Dongdu family. A defensive alliance. We absolutely cannot have any more problems with the accounts. Any more problems at all. Your Highness. It's late. Rhyming. We still have to reconcile the accounts with Minister Wei and the Dongdu aristocratic families. You should go back and rest. Macho. Can you stay with me a little longer? What do you want? Don't misunderstand. I'm just feeling a little tired. The Emperor's days are filled with loneliness. Being a crown prince, what difference does it make? Seeing these ministers with ulterior motives, and the imperial relatives acting recklessly, I feel increasingly lonely. Sigh. It is what it is. The imperial family is the most ruthless. It's the imperial family. The imperial family is the most ruthless. Well said. Then. You. Are you compassionate? Then. You. Have feelings? I used to. But later I found out. They were like a moon in the water, a flower in a mirror. All in vain. Moon in the water, flower in a mirror. Well said. How come I never noticed before that I had such a state of mind? Then macho, we can be considered fellow sufferers in this world, meeting as if we'd known each other before. What a beautiful poem. You wrote it, didn't you? No. This is a poem from my hometown. It was written by someone named by Jui. I imagine your hometown must be a poetic and picturesque place. Otherwise, how could it produce such a great poet? With someone like you, a beautiful and intelligent woman. Macho. I mean, if I weren't the crown prince, but just an ordinary man, would you marry me? An ordinary man, huh? His looks are pretty good. And he has a good temper. I'd give him a 60. Passing grade. But we're just too far apart. It's not the distance of mountains and seas. It's a distance of thousands of years. The passage of time. Don't worry. No matter how life and death intertwine. No matter how far apart mountains and seas may be. I. Like you. To be continued. Now that it has come to this, we have no way to retreat. Retreated. Our backers behind us will be affected. Everyone. The life and death, honor and disgrace of all your clansmen are all tied to our backers. Tied together. I know. Our Ashina family will never betray. Very well. If we're going to be stubborn, let's be stubborn to the end. Greetings, Your Highness. The new palace in the eastern capital. This is the largest palace construction project in recent years. The largest court construction project in recent years. From the beginning of the construction, censors submitted several memorials, believing it to be a waste of manpower and resources. I came here this time to fight a battle for the Emperor and Empress. I hope to clarify the accounts. To present a clear account to Father Emperor and Mother Empress. A clear account is hereby presented. The Crown Prince speaks the truth. This is only right and proper, both publicly and privately. Auditing the accounts is only natural. It's just that the construction and procurement of the palace involve enormous sums. Auditing these accounts. Someone actually wrote the rebuttal. In their own hand. The Crown Prince's decree. This woman, yesterday, coerced and bribed me. And assaulted an imperial relative, tarnishing their reputation. She deserves to be executed. The Crown Prince, Minister Chui, is the imperial concubine's brother. Macho's unauthorized beating and torture is indeed a grave crime. Denying it. Are you all just a pack of shameless dogs? Don't get excited. If I had asked Macho to do this. The Crown Prince's Shuangwen Palace is where the two emperors usually reside. Although it's built quite large, but it's also to show filial piety to the Emperor and Empress. Your Highness, if you were to be stingy in such trivial matters, I fear the people would say that Your Highness is unfilial. That is, everyone, if the common people all knew that the people's wealth was being squandered by corrupt officials like you, that would be the true, great unfilial act. Nonsense. What would the common people know? And who is he being unfilial to? A foreigner.
老外。
You have black people in the Tang Dynasty? My great Tang embraces all nations. The Ashina family are foreigners. This is a bastard son of the Ashina family, in charge of the business of foreign merchants in the eastern capital, Ashinas. Tang Dynasty 666. Amazing. Emperor Taizong once said, "The people are like water. Water can carry the boat, but it can also capsize it. Ruin the people's livelihood." That's a great disloyalty to Emperor Taizong. A great act of unfilial piety. Checking the accounts isn't necessarily impossible. You're simply not qualified. What do you mean? The business world is like a battlefield. You all are seasoned veterans who have been in the business world for many years. Only if you win against us will you be qualified to audit these accounts. Only then will your audit be considered valid. Do you want macho to compete in business with your Dongdu families? Market conditions are ever-changing. Not to mention the price of materials. That's just the shipping fee. Warehouse turnover. Engineering losses. Those are all ever-changing accounts. We, as officials, supply materials to the court. We'd rather lose a little ourselves. I also don't want to cause a loss to the imperial court. If this account can really be investigated thoroughly, I'm afraid His Majesty and the court would have to give us some more money. Several of you have truly suffered injustice. Macho. Are you certain the accounts are accurate? Rest assured. As long as we truly investigate, they will definitely reveal their true colors. But the business competition, how can we win? You've done business before. Don't worry. I used to run a street stall. After all, my older sister used to write business war novels. Novels. Say it. How to compare? I have to make you convinced. Luoyang's Southern Market. It's the distribution center for Dongdu's commerce. 10,000 cash per person. Do a different kind of business. It just so happens to be what the palace needs to procure. Food, jewelry, clothing. Finally, the one with the highest profit wins. It's a deal. The loser must kowtow and apologize. Admit your guilt. Macho. The Dongdu family controls the commerce of the entire empire. Compared to them, doing business, I have no confidence. If we lose, then we're in trouble. Li Hong. We must defeat them not where they're most confident, but elsewhere. That way, even auditing the accounts will be twice as effective. I like you calling me by my name. The female lead. I've met the Crown Prince. The Dongdu aristocratic families have secretly set traps. I've investigated everything thoroughly. Good. Come. No wonder. My master chose you to be his successor. These schemes, he may not even be able to. This matchup. Winning isn't necessarily glorious. Losing means complete ruin. I've already notified all the merchants. As soon as they see her, all valuable items are to be temporarily declared out of stock. Let's see what tricks she can pull. That's too obvious, isn't it? Justice and commerce don't mix. We are good businessmen. It's our arrangement. The tailor shop owner has already gone to the Crown Prince. Come on. Let's see what tricks she's up to this time. Humph. Macho accounting firm. Come in. Me? I am the head of the Nancher Cloth Merchants Guild. Nianu. The entire Nancher. All the fabrics and silks. The clothing trade. All pass through my hands. You are the macho supervisor, aren't you? My legs have been aching these past 2 days. I can't perform the ceremony, Suramo. The clothing samples you brought. Just this. These clothes aren't cheap. They're enough for a 6th rank official's 2 months' salary. Ordinary poor people can't afford them. Oh my. I'm not talking about you, Minister Mo. Macho. How much? 400 won each. Expensive. So expensive. The clothes that are presented to the palace usually only cost 200 won. Oh my. Sir, you don't know. This material is all shoe brocade. This craftsmanship is the best in the South Market, made by the most skilled artisans. Please smell it. The materials we use are all top-grade spices. It's far better than those lowly women, isn't it? This garment, can it be any cheaper? A person's worth matches the goods they buy. Now, in the whole of Nanshire, whatever clothes or fabrics you want to buy, but everything has to go through me. Macho. This business is a losing proposition. The heroine is all prepared. Good. This clothing, I'll take them. 10 pieces. But, let me borrow your high-end tailor. For a bit. Oh, don't put on airs. Borrowing the tailor. My labor costs are 1,000 cash per hour. Can you afford it? Deal. Macho. Are you crazy? It was only supposed to be 200 cash. Buying one would already mean losing 200 cash. Buying 10 pieces means a loss of 2,000. You're also paying to borrow a tailor. What on earth are you trying to do? Wait a minute. This young lady will show you all what modern marketing techniques are. Humph. What's this for? Why does everyone have an egg in their hand? No gifts are given out. Why are there internet trolls? Car. I announce the first Tang East capital fashion show and auction now begins. Fashion show to be continued. I announce the first Tang Eastern capital fashion show and auction. Let's officially begin. Fashion show. Now, let's invite the models to come on stage. Music. Clouds yearn for clothing, flowers yearn for faces. The famous creations of the Eastern capital, all carefree and unrestrained. A new style of Tang Dynasty fashion. It fully displays a woman's beauty. This seems inappropriate. According to the rights, no woman could accept it. Oh, heavens. It's amazing that one can dress like this. I really want one. Me too. Even if a woman has such thoughts. A virtuous gentleman would never agree. It's too beautiful. I have to buy a set for my wife, too. How is that possible? Could it be? Don't you think it's beautiful? It is beautiful. But, you said, what's in a person's heart? What is it filled with? His inner world is just, what kind of world? Could it be? Li Hong. You, my dear, are no gentleman. Of course I am. My heart only has you in it. That's more like it. Let's continue. The clothing showcased today. It's not just the new Tang Dynasty collection. It will also receive the Imperial Seal of Approval. I announce that all the clothing showcased today will be released as limited edition collector's items. Starting bid, 10,000 coins. Highest bidder wins. Ridiculous. That's it. Just by flirting and posing, you think you can sell a 201 dress for 10,000 cash. It's utterly absurd. Isn't 10,000 cash too much? The crown prince of the Tang Dynasty is here. His word is law. All the clothing of noblewomen in the palace is ranked by these 10 garments. Their rank is determined by them. Breaking news. Every winner of today's auction will receive one of the crown prince's imperial tokens. 10,000 years. 10,000 years. 10,000 years. The auction begins now. I bid 10,000. 10,000 once. I bid 100,000. I also want this beauty. The beauty is not for sale, but it belongs to our prince. It's his possession. Absolutely worth the money. 100,000 once. I'll offer 105,000. 105,000 once. Sold. Your Highness, Your Highness. Can the gift be made according to my request? Luckily you came up with the idea of signing. Otherwise, we'd be in trouble. If I weren't here today, your heart, wouldn't it have run off too? Absolutely not. My heart belongs only to Macho. Heaven and earth can bear witness. Good boy. There's a reward for you tonight. To be continued. 10 pieces of clothing. Sold for $1 million. Auctioned. The trick that girl pulled. It's unbelievable. To see how much money they're making. I'm so damn envious. Me too. The term auction first appeared in the Tang Dynasty. It's unknown who invented it. Later generations say it seems to be a woman. So the historian thought it hurt the man's pride. So he didn't record it. Macho. With these 10 sets of clothes sold, we'll all make a fortune. The next 2 projects. Even if the business loses money, we're not afraid. Why are you so complacent with your little wealth? New spring fashion show segment. Oh. What is this? Master Macho. As you instructed. It's ready. So small. What's it for? I don't know. But when I create these things, I feel a strange sense of joy. Isn't that your family tailor? This traitorous thing. Go. Unyielding and unwavering. Naturally perky. Makes the small appear large. Full coverage. Just put it on. Your husband will be home from work. Fly home. Early Tang Dynasty. Women's clothing was relatively conservative. Late reign of Emperor Gaozong of Tang. Women's clothing became increasingly bold, forming the widely known Tang Dynasty clothing style. Rumor has it, he is a tailor from a prominent family. He pioneered the reform of clothing. This. But it's truly a brilliant idea. Macho. What is this called? This is a bra. A bra. The Book of Rites says, joy to the full, then return. Return is the way of literature. How apt. Macho. With one auction of one bra, we've already earned at least $1 million. The jewelry and catering business will come next. We have the capital now. Absolutely. Your Highness. You underestimate us. My family controls the jewelry business of the entire empire. Millions of coins are just a trifle. The price of the Longan pearls. You intended to cheat from the very beginning. It's not exactly cheating. For example, Minister Cui came to my shop to buy jewelry. 10,000 cash. To buy a plate of pearls. Of course I would sell it to him. Because we are fellow members of prominent families. Ha ha ha. What is this all about? 10,000 cash. Bought a tray of jewelry worth $1 million. He can throw it away if he wants. After all, I also gave him a disc. What are you standing there for? Finders keepers. Ha 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 ha. You are bullying people with your wealth and power. Unforgivable. The Crown Prince. The mall is like a battlefield. There are no rules. Only winners and losers. Ha ha ha. Yeah, we're shrewd merchants. We're good merchants. Ha ha ha. Gotta sell. We're shrewd merchants. Okay. I've been waiting for this moment. You're breaking the rules. Wait a minute. Since you're breaking the rules, then our business. Wouldn't it be limited to the south of the city? If you want to do it like last time, let your old servant get you one. If you take out an emerald, that won't do. Ha ha ha. Shady merchant. What to do? You're not playing fair. But I'm telling you the truth. These papers. I bought them from the biggest paper shop in the South City, Chui's. I bought them from Chui Guojiao. Chui Guojiao. That paper shop is your family's. You can ask others. Humph. Our Chui family's paper warehouse has the most expensive paper. It's the jade bamboo paper, a tribute from Goryeo. Yu Zhuji. A sheet costs no more than 100 cash. You wouldn't. You want to auction it off again? The paper. It's not ours. It's one of the 3 ways to participate. Right now, you only have jewelry and meals. What you're making is jewelry. Have you ever seen gold jewelry? Have you ever seen paper gold before? Paper gold. Stop struggling. Even if you bundle all this paper into gold ingots, how much can you sell them for? I just love watching you all. What an uncultured look. Young master fan. What's the price of gold now? The price of gold. About 1,000 cash per tael. What are you trying to do? Everyone. These papers. It says 1,000 taels of gold. The total amount is 1 million cash. Now it's only sold for 900,000. Macho, are you crazy? This is a huge loss. To be continued. 1,000 taels of gold. Sold for only 900,000. With this ticket, you can exchange it for an equivalent amount of gold at any Western region merchant. Exchange it for an equivalent amount of gold. Ha ha ha. Crazy. Who would believe you? What? Why are you making such a fuss? I want 5. 10. Keep 10 for me. Have they all gone mad? Give them all to me. 950,000 per piece. Yes. You've gone mad too. Why are you helping them? You don't understand. Western region merchants come to the Tang Dynasty to do business. They bring nothing but gold. Gold is very cheap. How could he have connections with these merchants? It means 900 cash in exchange for this piece of paper. I'll exchange 1 tael of gold from the Hu merchants. Macho. Then I'll make another 100 when profit from the difference. Sly. That's called exploiting information asymmetry in the industry. The 3 of you. I've never sold a single tael of gold or jewelry. But what I'm doing now is always a gold mine, right? I lost. I didn't expect you could actually receive money in the southern market. The Hu merchants exchange method. Fan. I concede. Impossible. How much gold could those foreign merchants possibly have? There are tens of thousands of foreign merchants in Luoyang. Even if each of them had gold, how much could they possibly have? Things like food and provisions. You absolutely cannot win against us. To be continued. You absolutely cannot win against us. Good. The foundation of food is grain. Nowadays, in the eastern capital, all grain production is the property of the Chui family. This time, you have no chance of winning. The final battle. I will fight for all the people. I want your Chui family's business to crumble and collapse. From now on, the #1 business in the land will be erased. You're dreaming. How should I deal with this? This is a matter of vital importance to the common people, their food supply. How can you entrust it to them? The head of the aristocratic families. Don't you find that terrifying? Since the reign of Emperor Taizong, from the imperial family to the officials, many have come to Luoyang to conduct official business. Precisely because of the grain shortage in Guangzhou, I had to rely on the power of the canal to transport grain to the eastern capital. Grain is everyone's lifeline. Throughout the dynasties, there have been many merchants who hoarded and speculated. In years of good harvest, they would buy at low prices. They're selling grain at exorbitant prices during the famine. This is a merchant's wicked scheme. Only the imperial court can intervene and stabilize grain prices. We must ensure sufficient supply. Only then can we defeat these profiteers. I haven't misjudged you. I now order that the hoarding of grain by the common people be strictly prohibited. Open the granaries of Hanjia. We must ensure fair grain prices. Fair and just. I am very pleased. You are such a person. This is benevolent governance. Everyone present can bear witness today. From today onwards, if anyone dares to manipulate the market again, they will be killed without mercy. Long live the Emperor. Long live the Emperor. 10,000 years. I will go to Hanjia Granary now, to personally supervise the release of grain. Yes, Your Majesty. Minister Cui. Your Cui family. It's over. I'll kill you. Oh, you. Junior sister. Congratulations on winning the Dongdu families. Your ingenious ideas. You've truly opened my eyes, my dear brother. I think even the Crown Prince is utterly convinced by you. Junior sister. What's with you, senior brother? What you've been doing lately? I feel like I don't even know you anymore. Is that so? Why are you talking so strangely? You're the strange one. Are you still the macho of the past? Yes, I am. My master and masterly left behind some words about the future. When you face life-threatening danger, this is the day you are reborn. You will no longer be you. What do you mean? You're not macho. Then where should I go? From whence you came to where you go. Does the Crown Prince still need me? What year is it this year? It's the second year of Shuangwen. Historical records show the second year of Shuangwen. A major event occurred in Luoyang. Macho. We have won a great victory today. I salute you. The empire of the Great Tang was not solely built by my Li family. It also relied on the support and connections of the prominent families of the eastern capital. The court officials today, many are from those prominent families of the eastern capital. Their sons, nephews, and disciples. As Crown Prince, I often find myself in a difficult position. But with you here today, I can finally feel vindicated. Li Hong. In life, one must strive for happiness. Life is short. Now, the Dongdu aristocratic families are essentially treating their masters like servants. If there's any retribution, it's all their own doing. Don't take it too much to heart. What you're saying sounds like I'm going to die tomorrow. I can't let you say that. I want you to live a good life. Macho. I want to do something. After father and mother return, I will plead with them to marry you. With you here. Then I was filled with courage. Your Highness. Clumsy. Didn't you see an extra tie? Go get another cup of tea. The Dongdu family lost. Macho is quite a cunning woman. I heard that she collaborated with some kind of Dr. Taylor and designed some crazy thing that's flying off the shelves. This woman is interesting. You should let them try them all on. Macho. I will make her life a living hell. I want her dead, right now. Right now. I need to find a way to kill her. Use her own methods against her. It serves her right. She said we embezzled. But she's the accountant herself. If others think that the problem lies with her account books, what then? Do Lang. Don't tell me you don't want to hurt her anymore. Don't forget that the Crown Prince spoke in court today. He said it was he who ordered Macho to investigate the accounts. Oh. If it's the Crown Prince's true intention, we're in trouble. Trouble. Then get rid of the troublesome person. You're asking for trouble. This cup of tea will cost you and your mother half a month's wages. Macho. Aren't you staying tonight? I also don't really want to leave. Never leave, that kind of thing. Li Hong. If I cannot be your wife, would you be disappointed? Of course not. As soon as father and mother return, I will ask for their blessing. We will get married. A golden phoenix and a jade cloud meet. It surpasses all the countless others in the world. As long as I can meet you, it's enough. I don't ask for more. Your Highness. Speak freely. Your Highness, as you predicted. Bai Shuangwen and the others are meeting right now. Just letting them collude like this. Is that really a good idea? You actually did this without telling me? You secretly went to monitor them behind my back. Officially. There's MOCG. Helping me deal with the Dongdu families. But secretly. My personal guard is monitoring the inner palace for me. So you're using me as a pawn? Li Hong, you're so sly. Macho. Even though you are deeply favored by the Crown Prince, you mustn't casually address the Crown Prince by his given name. Macho, it was just a momentary lapse. Let her off this once. It seems the two of you have something to say. I only have one wish. It's to get rid of Doubai, Chui Lan, and that bunch of scum, Wu Minji. I have nothing else to say. I'm leaving. Li Hong. Actually, I also really want to accompany you. For a lifetime. Actually, having someone who often calls my name. I feel instead that I am a real person. Afterward, continue to monitor by Shuangwen and the others. The sheer number of accounts.
我总觉得有些人吞不下。我们不要打草惊蛇，是为了揪出最大的那一条。
大理寺城，狄仁杰已到，请接见。
狄仁杰，莫愁这么看重你，我倒要见见。
谁？莫愁姐姐，是我，上官婉儿。
上官婉儿，你就是以后权倾天下的上官婉儿？哎，快过来！
Ranimo.
你说什么权倾天下？
现在还这么小，不过没关系，以后会长大的。
笨蛋，天天干什么吃的啊？是不是？你从来都没有听过
No.
是不是？给我走！干什么吃的？
疼吗？
Ranimo.
你怎么了？
Must not harm by Shang.
还有窦将军他们为什么要害我？我听说他们要在什么账册上做手脚
Noodles.
想把账面窟窿划到你名下，
这也太无耻了吧
Ranimo.
五郎君嫌弃他们做的太慢，要派假人暗杀你，你可千万小心。我先去了，要不然白上宫要找我的。
放心吧，婉儿，明天你就应该能解放了。
莫愁姐姐，真的吗？那太好了。
Tianyi is
一
true.
天都不想在白上宫那儿待了。
放心吧，婉儿，你先走。
4.
后好好替姐姐盯住坏人啊。
Grace.
走吧。没想到莫愁竟然认识上官婉儿，这样回去可有的说了。斗不疑翠兰那群畜生，
Come.
谁来谁就先死。狗贼，敢这么明目张胆的来！
MO.
仇？我还以为你要弑君呢。你在干嘛？
啊，我在比划，看看这一招能不能。
Fate does not. If it really won't.
真要杀我吧？
我杀你干什么呀？我是要对付吴敏之那个渣男。
吴敏之，他对你怎么了？
昨天晚上我的小跟班上官婉儿告诉我，他要杀我。我昨天等了他一晚上，今晚我一定要见分晓。
你怎么不早说啊？
People come. Self. Heavens completely.
守候莫愁。是。
谢谢你，有你真好。
Too big.
吴敏之，你这个狗贼，竟然还敢来送死！
小娘皮，我今晚一定要你死！
吴敏之，你潜逃出狱，一错再错，罪无可赦。
表弟，你就一定要护着这小娘们是吗？我一定要弄死她！
Stand.
看今晚咱们谁先死！
杀了这小娘皮
2,000 gold rewards. P.
是我太子表弟，也不敢对我怎么样。我保你们没事。
Kill H.
吴敏之，你携刀闯入皇宫内院，意图谋反。凡是跟随者，只要放下武器，皆可活命，否则株连九族。
九族，哼，九族还有我姑姑，你敢吗？他马上就要来洛阳了，等他来洛阳了，我看是你死还是我死。
得想个死路。对了，这贼子在历史上胡作非为，连太平公主都受了欺负，就从这儿入手。吴敏之，你这个禽兽，连太平公主你都敢欺负，皇后娘娘要是知道了，不会饶了你的。
什么？吴敏之？ 连太平都敢动，
我怎么会？他那么小，只不过是他宫中
Palace of Literature. No.
滋味不错罢了。他嘛，等他长大了，我向姑姑去提亲，想必
Meaning the same, won't deliberately. Price itself.
也算亲上加亲了。
Together, 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 together. Kill.
你连太平也敢动？
我怎么会
Together, together, together. Kill.
刚才我真的好担心你。
你能这样说，我很感动。
如果哪一天你真的遇到危险，就算抛弃性命，我也一定会挡在你前面。吴敏之死了，白上宫他们一定不敢反抗我们。
Heaven.
我们就去审白上宫他们。
好。
昨晚吴敏之已被诛杀。 昨晚，吴敏之已被诛杀。
太子殿下，
Oh, no.
五郎君吴敏之所犯何罪？
The 3 artifacts were brought by someone from the palace to murder Mo Ran. This was their intention, guarding against the greed and ambition by Shang.
你说这些事是谁主使的呢？
白上宫，我要是你就招了。
你别太得意，我跟随皇后娘娘的时候还没你呢。
白上宫，别逞口舌之快了，我劝你乖乖认罪，免得受皮肉之苦。还有你们，
莫愁，这跟我有什么关系啊？
你身为一个男人，把自己的爱人献给吴敏之这种龌龊的事情都能
Go out and do it.
你疯了
Again.
再说了，我是外官，不受你国管辖。太子，如果这里没什么事，臣就先告退了。
慢着，你走不了。别以为你是外官就没人管得住你。太子在座，你给我吞下了什么，就得给我吐出来。
莫愁四姐，太子，上阳宫事务我只负责宫廷侍卫，并没参加一点建造。
启禀太子，昨晚从上官婉儿那听得
Look, Shuangbai,
五郎君
Su Dingbao, Ran Mahai, Chanya Zioga.
敢诬陷我！
不错，陛下。
One side.
凭这丫头一面之词，
G.
怎能当真？
那你们能解释一下，你们昨晚聚会都说了些什么？夜晚擅入内宫，该当何罪？
It's not easy to be a good person. Could it be? A beautiful heart is murdered.
你们真不配做官。
莫愁，如今你得意的很。是，我们是想对付你，把你信给吴敏之，但是你想诬陷我贪贿，别痴心妄想。
我始终搞不明白，你已经贵为崔家贵女了，又是宫中女官，怎么可能会看上
？Investigate this case.
你要是告诉我，我大可以让给你。你为什么非要害我？
因为你是个山野出身的贱婢，这满堂的千金贵女，我就看不上你。就算你攀上了太子，不过是个贱种罢了。哼。
The person who came out.
是没办法选择的。我莫愁精通算学，被先师李淳风推荐成为女官，每一步上升都是靠自己努力得来的，而不是你们这种靠祖宗靠投胎站在朝堂上的，永远体会不到奋斗的乐趣。
此言妙哉！我大唐竟出现如此女中豪杰。
Happy Key, likely a name.
欢喜，臣大理寺承狄仁杰参见太子殿下。
狄仁杰，
这位姑娘竟认得狄某？
大唐神探狄仁杰，匡复天下的宰相，原来长这个样子呀！
什么时候如此自来熟了？人家认了。什么大唐第一神探
Slaughtered.
不过是个4成吧。
Seven-eyed mouse.
他来，你们就死定了。这位可是大唐的擎天柱，太子，以后大唐可得靠他喽。
Zanyan Mountain.
臣
Not supposed to.
那这狄大人做过什么？你知道吗？
我若是知道，你该如何？
你若是知道，我便叩头谢罪，把我所做的事情。
The rising plate, taste, compensation, all.
狄公入大理寺，1年间审核上万件积压案件。
Come, shrimp.
你们就跑不了了。
1年审结上万件，
这位姑娘好灵的耳朵。禀太子，臣10天前确实刚审理完17000余件案件。
狄青果然是无双国士，莫愁慧眼识人，由狄青来审理这些贪贿外官。
People's cause.
想狄某出身寒微
Only 10 remaining soldiers.
小小的4成，这位姑娘竟称我为大唐擎天柱。启禀太子。
Imperial grace, not a single treasure.
不负这位姑娘的期许，为大唐鞠躬尽瘁，死而后已。
怎么样，各位，招认吧。他既然来了，你们不招也是没法子了呀。
Together, together, together.
招，我全招，就怕我招了，你们也不敢听。
Shuangbai.
什么时候？我们在任上有亏空，但并不是我们贪贿。
It's people.
另有其人。
你们还有背后主使是谁？
太子，我们敢说，您敢查吗？
王子犯法，与庶民同罪，臣请举。
SL. Check the.
不过
One.
是个小小的4成，有什么资格？
Gua.
你们别告诉我，贪污这钱的是当今天子。
事到临头，还有什么可隐瞒？说。
Today should. Si Huang.
娘娘，
放肆！母后宫中用度自有内库供应，怎会用脏钱？
太子信也好，不信
No.
罢。哼，娘娘随后就到，太子大可自己问。还有大唐神探，
母后要这笔钱，难道是要修建龙门石窟？
你怎么知道？
母后修建龙门石窟，自然是要花这笔钱。那养北门学士
Bull.
修书也需要一大笔钱。
Naya Shikshu.
是修书， 确有此事。什么时候要修龙门石窟了？
啊，这时候武则天还没开始修龙门石窟呢。啊，她信佛嘛，龙门石窟。
Lai Wu Kai Fei Zi.
看来这次要由她发扬光大了。
母后用钱之事，我不敢信，却又不得不信。
2.
依你们看，该如何处理？
那有什么不好处理的？她是你母亲，你直接问不就得了吗？
母后辅助父皇处理政务以来，
Chong Rimu.
我这当儿子的可和母后越来越疏远。
太子殿下，此事交由臣来审理，即便是圣上，臣也犯言之见，毫不皱眉。
眼下如何处理这些人？
臣请旨，全部羁押，由臣一一细问。
启禀
Qian Tai Bai.
圣上与皇后娘娘已驾临洛阳，急召太子前往见驾。
儿臣李弘叩见母后，母后安康。
好紧张，这就是历史上唯一的。
One of the Emperor Wen's.
母后一路劳累，儿臣接驾来迟，还请恕罪。
你
Crimes.
有罪？你还把我这当娘的放在眼里吗？
No.
臣不敢。
你还有什么不敢？白上宫是我的老部属。
Niu Shang's compensation.
为我们造宫殿有功，你一声抓就抓了，查了，那也罢了。明知是我二哥的
Blood and bone.
你们竟然杀了他，
这气场也太大了吧！怪不得当皇帝。
说吧，你准备什么时候
Emperor's own university.
把你父皇逼退位？
Emperor's fifth son.
啊！
儿臣
3J.
娘娘容禀。
Jia Air. Wang Gee.
少管哀家的家事，我这是在教子。
孝子也不是这么教的呀。
你就是那姓莫的司机，蛊惑太子，构陷上官。
Qin Huang Sha.
来人！
Ing Chia.
你竟然为了一个贱婢，如此不顾及自己的性命！你可是太子。
母后，
Shi Liang Renzhong Shang Bai.
无敏之恶贯满盈。
ZU.
莫说他没有错。
UBU 的。
有娘，敢跟我对着干了是吗？你信不信我废了你太子之位？我可不只有你一个儿子。
儿臣不敢，但为了大唐的万年江山考虑，有些事情不得不做。
过。
子若不孝，我这做母亲的
Not only
不辞。
皇后就能为所欲为吗？等你当了皇帝，那岂不是更肆无忌惮？历史写的真没错。
你说什么？母后当皇帝？
说漏了。
启禀皇后，莫愁胡言乱语，像是神志不清。 臣为内宫女官之首，请将其驱逐出宫，永不为官。
The social dregs are restless.
可惜得罪了皇后，我这样也算是帮她一把吧，希望能救她一命。
谁胡言乱语了？我说的没错呀，为什么女人不能当皇帝？男人能做的事情，女人照样能做。
启禀皇后，莫司机确实好像有些神志不清，臣建议发往太医院诊治为好。
哎，我
好啊！
I need one from the palace, an ant ball. I need one.
送他治病，你们这是怕我现在杀了他？我武媚娘一生何曾受过别人的指使？
Someone is coming.
启禀娘娘，陛下旧疾复发，晕倒了。
Just sitting idle.
晕倒了，快！这就是唐高宗李治，这么胖，这典型的三高人群嘛。
启禀娘娘，圣上是风疾复发。
10 fierce swords.
我要的不是你说圣上的病，我要的是治疗，快治！
是，臣现在就配药。
Zheng Feng. In the wind. Don't come. Not in the wind. Take. Someone here.
把这行刺圣上的贱婢拖出去，碎尸万段。
我现在
No.
不跟你计较，想救你老公就抓紧时间听我的命令拿。
Zhu takes.
莫愁，你懂针灸之术？
你怎么也婆婆妈妈的？中风急救就10分钟，这是跟死神赛跑啊！拿针，
拿下，
拿针。
A.E. Lee.
你还想要你父亲吗？
我信你。母后，莫愁是李春风先生的弟子，他确实有技术在身，请让他为父皇诊治。
李春风
10-10.
这是什么针法？
奇怪，我学生师从于药王孙思邈仙师，从未见过此等针法。
The acupuncture point is ineffective.
少废话，把我刚才挤过的指尖。
Blood is coming out.
这圣上龙体，岂可？
李红，你来。
臣等觐见圣上娘娘。娘娘，莫愁这是在谋刺圣上啊！
闭上你的鸟嘴！
臣在内宫多年，从未见过如此之病的。娘娘，莫愁一定是在弑君。呀，陛下又流血了！
滚！
娘娘，莫愁心怀不轨。
Sacred.
救圣上！
Imperial Father.
陛下。
父皇醒了，莫愁，你真厉害！
啊！
且慢，这是何药？
这是速效救心丸，每当我熬夜写作的时候都用上，以免猝死。
娘娘，这药的名字甚是奇怪，臣从未听太医院讲过。太医。 是与不是，
我才疏学浅，是没听过这个药。
哎呦，我都已经把他给救醒了，怎么可能再会害他呢？
我先尝了。
Little Emperor. Zhensa, Zhangzhen. Lang. Earth Emperor's command.
陛下。
Bitter. 7,980 Emperor.
陛下，您跟我说几个字。今天天气晴朗。
Voice of Heaven.
天气晴朗。
太好了，陛下脱离危险了。太医，把活血补气的药通通都给陛下用上。
此药神在，上次圣上昏迷，
Use.
我师孙思邈先生的药，
Heaven.
住了3天才好。
Wind's effect.
中风发作。
Earth Emperor.
一次比一次损伤身体，您可千万要小心呀！
我感觉好多了。
To honor the Emperor Father.
莫愁有救驾之功，还请父皇封赏。
莫愁，好名字。
My child.
且慢，此女本该处死，现在念她救了皇上，暂且免了她死罪，封赏还得压后。 你父皇还没好彻底呢。
The Emperor.
不用册封了，您的病还没好，还得好好吃药，好好锻炼，少吃油腻。
No.
还不速速配药？
陛下，您觉得怎么样？
真好饿呀！
Cannot be honored.
蹲下来，还没好好吃顿饭呢。让御厨准备烤羊。
Apricot blossoms.
配糊饼。
慢着，您的病还没好，要吃些清淡的。
你管的未免太宽了。
天佑陛下无恙，臣崔兰愿伺候。立即烹制羊腿，进献陛下。
崔兰的手艺可以，赶快去。
Go.
皇上，听人劝吃饱饭，您这中风还没好呢，就吃这么油腻的东西。
It's not true.
放肆！
Someone's coming.
把他拖下去斩了。
母后饶命，莫愁，快请罪。
不该一逞口舌之快，
不可饶恕。
媚娘，这女孩救驾有功，你就赦免她说话上的这点小过错吧。莫愁，看你吃素，想必你厨艺非常擅长，去给朕做点拿手的。
Try Zhang.
做朕的儿媳妇，那可是要样样都得拿得出手的
啊！我
陛下，红儿是大唐太子，岂能随意找个乡野女子？
媚娘，皇儿早成惯例，如今只缺婚配，你我都是少年走过来的，岂能看不出他们情愫缠绵？
The meaning is the same, but the year is different.
若非你宠爱敏之那畜生，
Early Emperor.
成了婚事，我们可能早有了皇孙啊！唉，我们欠皇儿的。
And heaven.
说敏之被处斩，也算了了一桩大事啊。
Imperial Father.
即便如此，普天之下，名门大族、贤良淑女皆可挑选。此女野蛮。
The meaning is the same, but the year is different. Emperor. No.
说话不就是迟了些吗？那也算不上是野蛮吧？
哼，一身粗俗之气。
University of Technology.
你能有什么？说到厨艺吧，你又吃过多少山珍海味，能做天家儿媳
Mother.
让莫愁一试便知吗？
对，做一道菜让朕尝尝。朕早就饿了，再不吃饭，朕就
Really?
驾崩了。
母后，若莫愁做的好时，可否好好考虑考虑？
那就先试试吧。
No.
不好。
Melon Gold.
伺候。
A.E. Lee.
你要害死我！
Will not.
不会做饭。
莫愁
Do you want to come to the Imperial Court?
你的好日子就到头了。皇后娘娘一来，你的好日子就到头了。太子，你还记得上次奴婢给你做的羊腿味道吗？记得在长安是奴婢亲手为你服食吃下的羊腿，那味道怎么样？
Add more.
咱们快去做膳吧，父皇已经饿了。你准备做什么饭？
做什么饭？诀别饭、断头饭，我可没做过。
这可如何是好？
要不然我们做个火锅吧，火锅不错。
火锅？你说的是古董锅啊
X.
汉朝就有，至今也经常这么吃。
我去，原来火锅历史这么久，那就做这个。
No.
不住啊，刚才陛下用膳，所有食材都已用尽。
巧妇难为无米之炊啊！这，
相信莫愁神通广大，这些食材也能做出一桌上等席面。
这可如何是好？
上等席面，除非老天放水。
老天放水是什么意思啊？
我有了，水席。你们跟我走。
闻着非常特别，没见过呀。这是何菜
Imperial Father.
莫愁说这叫牡丹燕菜，
是何种食材所做？
娘娘，这是莫愁用御厨剩下的萝卜干做的。
荒唐！我堂堂皇家，陛下是真龙天子，就配吃萝卜干儿？
得嘞，这下
得看我的嘴了。
皇上。 这牡丹燕菜说起来可不简单，这萝卜通气养颜，祈祷我皇千秋万岁。这土鸡鸡架熬汤，滋阴补阳，精华内脏，辅以上等蛋饼，形容牡丹
Wealth, honor, and glory.
西域胡椒为汤底，实则开胃祛风，乃是上等的有机佳品呐、
好啊，
原来如此。
Unsurpassed beauty.
美味，媚娘，你快尝尝。
想不到此女有如此精湛的厨艺，只是一碗萝卜干就能做出如此美味。
这实在是佳品啊！牡丹腌菜从所未闻。
No.
从何方学来的厨艺啊？
啊，这是水席中头道，整个水席
Dishes as together one.
24道菜。
Emperor's mother and father.
服了，莫愁，快把这24道菜
Come out, harmonize. This one.
巧妇难为无米之炊啊！太子，我可没办法空手编出这么多道食材。
母后，崔兰刚才在御厨故意刁难莫愁，声称所有食材都已用尽。
大胆！朕的胃口刚刚起来。
陛下，陛下。
No news.
奴婢不是故意的。
陛下，
媚娘，朕意已决，就让莫愁做红儿的太子妃吧。
陛下。
媚娘啊，我们
Half a hundred.
年近半百，红儿已经长大成人。
Two people.
婚配后，我想学高祖皇帝
Dan.
去做太上皇去。到时候大唐就交给他打理。
Emperor Hung and Co.
皇孙颐养天年，岂不甚美？
The emperor's mother and father.
是万万不可。 儿臣年轻学浅，治国理事还需要二老来把握大局。
是啊，陛下，这天下迟早是红儿的，但现在他还需要更多的磨练。
啊，可以先让他监国嘛，新手总是要试试的吧？
对，我们老夫妻在后面给他们坐镇，现在就让他监国。传旨，太子监国。 以后3省6部9卿等军国大事
The Great Qian by way of the intersection.
陛下，你的旨意太草率了。
是。
The life-saving pill returns to the emperor's father.
太虚伪了吧，李侯！你不是老早就想掌权了吗？
M.O.
事实就是事实，你想让百姓安居乐业的雄心呢？没有权力在手，你就是一个妈宝男。
莫愁。 念你救驾有功，我不处罚你。
Leaving the palace, returning again to the common people. Call mother.
皇后娘娘，你我同是女人，何必咄咄逼人？
莫愁，
平心而论，后世评价娘娘，那可是千古第一的奇女子。
千古第一奇女子。
当然，我知道皇后娘娘看不上我，但我不能昧着良心说假话。
C. Lilingu.
有多少女子才华本身就不逊于男子，却因为是女人就被忽略，还被当成男人的附庸。
Pingong doesn't.
说得好，我大唐一连出现3位贤后，后长孙皇后
Huangxi.
媚娘，还有你，莫愁。
陛下
GG
太子妃岂是儿戏？
母后，莫愁他一定能行。
那得试试。这世间男子轻视女子久矣，你有什么办法？
宣传呀
Xiandada.
理念这个东西要不停的宣传，说的多了就像毒鸡汤，自然而然就有人中毒而甘之若饴。
毒鸡汤，甘之若饴，
意思就是我们可以写书出版发行天下，告诉大家女人也可以治国，也可以考试，在大力推动女官、女商、女诗人等优质形象。说的多了，做的多了，让老百姓慢慢就淡忘了女人只会洗衣做饭、生娃的旧形象了。
说得好，女子也能治理天下。
娘娘，
说的太好了，我苦心孤诣几10年，你一语惊醒梦中人。我怎么就没想到？我们出什么书
Yes.
我们可以把以往出名的女子的事迹编撰出来。
好，这事儿交给你办。出
One
一本《列女传》，把历代知名女子的事迹编撰成册。我要天下人知道，男人能做的事情， 我们女人也能做。
好，编撰是我的强项。
看什么看？
上元年间，武后主持编撰《列女传》100卷，汇总历朝历代知名女子事迹。
One standard bomb.
大唐女子权力地位得到空前提升。
莫愁，你真是令我刮目相看。母后那么难说话的人都被你说动了，这下我放心了。
Gongji.
有了女主人，
我只后悔没有好好的看下大唐的历史，不知道你我的结局究竟如何。可能我们永远无法白头偕老。
怎么会？父皇母后已经渐渐老去，如今我也已经监国，以后再也没有人能够威胁到你。如今
Lan Shangbai.
飞兰都已被降职罚俸，也算伏法。你还有什么心愿？
Like Zong Shi Quanbao for 1 year.
傻子，你要是知道你娘自己当了皇帝，你还能这么开心吗？
娘娘
Never stop working.
当太子妃呀，此女飞扬跋扈，如今还只是一个小小女官，就敢把您的脂粉钱给劫了。这万一将来当上了太子妃，
The emperor should try again.
会把您放在眼里吗？
是啊，娘娘，娘娘，她是山野出身的，要是让她当太子妃，大唐脸面可都丢光了。
娘娘，这些还都是小事。据说她与一神秘老者关系甚密，是推背图女主。
Picture back. Main text. Yes. I heard from my elder brother about this Tuibei too. It is said to have 8,000 disciples. This organization operates in secrecy. If I remember correctly. During Emperor Taizong's reign, a rumor once spread that a woman would rule the country, replacing the Li Tang Dynasty. Your Majesty, they are likely to rebel. Li Chunfeng, Yuan Tiangang, I, Wu Mingyang, am admittedly afraid of you two old witches. You actually still left behind so many disciples and followers. Your Majesty, there cannot be 2 suns in the sky, nor 2 masters for the people. Emperor Taizong once ordered the extermination of a group of so-called female suspects. In the end, it came to nothing. The Crown Prince is merciful, and he is also influenced by Macho. If one day, Your Majesty returns to the heavens, the Crown Prince ascends the throne, then this Li Tang Dynasty, I fear, will fall into the hands of bandits. Silence. Is what you said true? Should I summon my elder brother to inquire? He must not be kept alive. Let Doubai search for all those involved with the Tuibei too. Once found, kill them without mercy. This servant obeys. Your Majesty. We've already found them. They're in the Tongtua quarter. As for Macho, keep this secret. Don't let Hunger find out. Your Majesty. Some time ago, King Peraz of Persia came to court to borrow troops. Your Majesty and his men made contact and learned of a poison. It's called Xianji poison. Those who are poisoned will surely die. This poison has never appeared in China. Even imperial physicians wouldn't be able to recognize it. There are traces of poison. It's best to arrange something. It leaves her speechless. Your Majesty, is plotting rebellion with the Book of Predictions not allowed? No. From today on, no one is allowed to mention the 3 words Book of Predictions, unless you want to die. Your Majesty, I have an idea. Shuangwen Wanner. Sister Macho. The Crown Prince. This little girl. What are you so happy about? Some good news. Which one should I listen to? The good news. The bad news is, Sister Macho is changing her name. Changing her name? Sister Macho is changing her name to Pei Macho. Why? A moment ago, His Majesty decreed that Grand Minister Pei Ju Dao has rendered distinguished service. However, his daughter passed away some time ago. To show his concern for the old minister, His Majesty ordered Sister Macho to be adopted by the Grand Minister as his daughter. And the good news is, His Majesty has decreed that the daughter of Prime Minister Pei Ju-dao, Pei Macho, will be the Crown Prince's wife. The wedding will be soon. Wonderful. Wonderful. Macho, Macho. This time you really are going to die a horrible death. By Shuangwen, Shuangwen's mother. I entrust her to your care. Humph, rest assured. Both mother and daughter are criminals. Dispose of them, like crushing ants. Your General Do. I have to work hard too. Senior brother, you called me here for tea. Why do you look so worried? I observed the stars last night, and my horoscope, the Leo constellation, was struck by a meteor. I fear my time is short. Senior brother, you Tang people still believe in constellations? Female lead. We Tang people. We are all Tang people. If one day misfortune really comes, you urgently need help again, please go to the Donggong Flower Garden. Call out 3 times. Sun and moon in the sky. My soul, if you arrive at another place, or at another time, for example, 1,000 years later, does this count as death? Master's ENG order will give you the answer. I only hope I can live long enough to drink to your and the Crown Prince's wedding. Then I'll be going. Yuan Shigong, kill yourself. Save us the trouble. My astrological readings are quite accurate. Do Bai. Go back and tell your master that. The Book of Predictions foretells his death. It's his dream. It's impossible. Macho. You have the Crown Prince protecting you. I'll be waiting for you on the road to the Yellow Springs. I'll be waiting for you. Then wait. Your leading lady is arriving soon. Let's see if you dare. Ha ha ha. Your son greets his father and mother. Ha ha ha. It's only natural for a new daughter-in-law to be nervous meeting her in-laws. Macho. We will adopt you into the Pei family. From now on, no one will ever again dare say your family is of low standing. Ha ha ha. Thank you, father, for making this possible. Your son will be forever in your debt. Nonsense. You are the Crown Prince. How can you say such disheartening words? I, Do Bai, offer my humble advice. Your Majesty, I have urgent matters to report. What is it? Your Majesty. Please, Your Majesty, steady yourself. This is true. I have personally retrieved it from their lair. 8,000 female ghosts are disrupting the court. This book of predictions says he has 8,000 disciples. Macho might rebel. I dare not believe it. Hua. Macho is Li Chuanfeng's disciple, that's true. These two old men. The remaining pictures are also real. You forgot. Back then, Emperor Taizong did kill quite a few people. This matter. I still dare not believe. Or else. Let's call our son. Let's go and ask Macho. Your Majesty, absolutely not. I've interacted with him a great deal. And he secretly possesses mysterious skills. Once he goes mad, it would be disastrous if your Majesty were harmed. This matter requires the utmost caution. She is our daughter-in-law. Your Majesty is too merciful. By Shuangwen. Your Majesty is too merciful. By Shuangwen. I am here. Your servant greets you. Your Majesty, Madam. How's the investigation into what you reported yesterday going? How did it go? Luckily, we found this little girl. She revealed the truth. She even wanted your mother's life. Just confess honestly. Your Majesty and Madam. I can even reward you. It's Sister Macho. Found in the room. Dobai. Quickly apprehend Macho. Yes. Macho. You look a little restless. Yes. Li Hong. If one day I disappeared, would you look for me? For example, 1,000 years later. Don't say 1,000 years. Even 10,000 years. I will always come find you. Just like the poem you mentioned. By Zhiyi's poem. We want to be birds flying wingtip to wingtip in the sky, and branches growing from the same root on earth. Take down. The sequel. Take him down. Dobai. What are you doing? I am acting on the Emperor's orders. To arrest the ringleader of the Tuibetu rebellion. Macho? Nonsense. Macho? How could she possibly be rebelling? Please ask His Majesty. I'm being disrespectful. Seize him. Macho. Don't you want Shuangwen honor? And the life of the Tuibei too? You're despicable. Take him away. Let her go. Dobai. Where is my senior brother? The leader of the rebellion is already waiting for you on the road to the underworld. The victor writes the history. You lost. My senior brother was right after all. It's time for me to go back. Only I can't see with my own eyes. You scum, go to hell. Take away. Macho. Your Highness dares to defy His Majesty. Humph. Didn't expect this, did you? You finally met your match. Where's Li Hong? The Crown Prince, by order of Her Imperial Majesty the Empress, is resting quietly in the East Palace. He's also selected a virtuous woman becoming a Crown Princess. You. Stop dreaming of such good fortune. Seeing the three of you. I know I should go back. It's just that history is so long. I couldn't preserve your names. Otherwise, I would let future generations. I can also know your so-called ugly faces of the Tang Dynasty's powerful and wealthy. You're facing death. Humph, still so stubborn. Do Lang. Don't meddle. Her Majesty the Empress's order. Too many things can happen overnight. It was all a dream. I should go back. Let me grant you this. Where am I? Where else could I be? The hospital, of course. I know I have low blood sugar. You still don't eat on time. I've prepared several bottles. Bema Temple yogurt. You could still faint from hunger. You're something, young lady. Be careful. I'm back. It was all a big dream. Hello, Principal Zhang. Teacher Shuangwen, where are you? Will you be able to come to school to teach tomorrow? Ah, okay. No problem. I'll be there on time tomorrow. Li Hong. Died in 675. Li Hong died in 675 AD. Then that means he died right after we separated? What was the reason for this? Classmates, today we begin our archaeology class. We are fortunate. Please welcome the renowned historical novelist and young archaeological scholar, Professor Shuangwen Feng, to give us a lecture. Now, let's invite Professor Shuangwen Feng. Classmates, the principal just praised me too highly. True history. Sometimes it's not just about distinguishing truth from falsehood, but everyone has the potential to become a participant in history. Just like that classmate, holding a Tang Dynasty brick, even though they've never been to the Tang Dynasty. So, I've also participated in the Tang Dynasty. Now, let's invite Professor Shuangwen Feng to lead everyone in practical archaeological training. Welcome everyone. Junior sister. The hand of fate. This is unchangeable. Your and my destiny palaces both show bloodshed. You should return to your original place. It's not that mystical, senior brother. You know it in your heart. Are you really you? Of course it's me. Everyone has their own destination in life. Whether it's up to oneself to become what kind of person really depends on one's own efforts. Senior brother, I want to stay here. What should I do? Take Master's ENG token and go to the East Palace Flower Garden. The sun and moon are in the sky. Li Hong. The sun and moon are in the sky. It's you. Vile maidservants. Didn't expect it, did you? So, this is your day. General Do. By order of Her Majesty the Empress. Too many unforeseen events may happen during the night. Wait. What? Now you're afraid of death too? Since ancient times, who hasn't faced death? It's just that I have some unfinished business. I'd like to ask the three of you for a favor. A favor. Even if we could help, we wouldn't. Who dares to defy the Empress Dowager's order? We're doomed. This time, I've traveled back again. But how do I deal with these three bastards? General Do. Make your move. Yes. Wait. Have you heard of? Is this the story of the cunning rabbit being cooked once the hunting dogs have served their purpose? Ha ha ha. My time has come. You dare to sow discord between us and the Empress? Money talks. I'll give you money. How about buying my life for a day? You're just a poor girl. Why are you spending money? You'd be better off using your body to exchange for a few hours of pleasure. There are plenty of soldiers under General Do's command. They won't be picky. Ha ha ha. Is 1 million guan enough? 1 million guan. Maybe even more than 1 million. The total price is 3 million. How could you possibly have that much money? Don't forget, I'm the heroine. This time, you will have all your ill-gotten gains confiscated. Do you think you can just let it go like this? What do you say? Will you do it or not? Where? The East Palace Flower Garden. Macho. Don't you dare play any tricks. You brought me to Dongdu. The Tue Bei 2, a single strike kills. The Crown Prince is now under your house arrest. What else are you afraid I'll do? You are truly a villain. You harmed someone, and you still want to kill them. Macho. I am sorry. The more upright you are, the more incompetent I seem. The more capable you are, the more incapable I seem. All these years, you finally told the truth. Macho. Spare me the nonsense. Tell me where it is quickly. I'll give you a quick death. The sun and moon are in the sky, the sun. To be continued. Tetanguniang Namachal. Yuan Shire. I am Yuan Shirsan. Right protector of the Tue Bei Tu lineage. I've met the female lead. Twins. There are still remnants. Seeking death. Regarding my elder brother, I already know. The Book of Changes secret group is officially activated. Please give your instructions, madam. Revenge. This Do Bai wouldn't secretly release Macho, would he? Rest assured, Do Lang is like you and me. We all crave wealth and power. Releasing her would be detrimental to the Do family. There's no advantage. What about the Crown Prince? What if they defect to the Crown Prince? The Crown Prince is nothing but a pet. Who are you? What do you want? Her Highness wants to question the prisoners. The eunuchs around the Empress. I've all seen them. Who are you? Your Highness, the Crown Prince. Where's Macho? Your Highness, the Crown Prince. Please don't frighten the servant. Please put down your sword first. Lackey. Speak. Where have you taken Macho? It was Her Majesty the Empress, who ordered the execution of that vile servant girl. Drag her out and bury her. Macho. I don't believe it. Look at that wooden stake. And a white sash. Your Highness. You are the Crown Prince. When you ascend the throne, all the women in the world will be yours. Why cling to that country girl? If you want to try something new, your servant. Shui Lan. Your Highness, spare my life. I'm dreaming. Do Bai was drugged by my senior brother. My days are numbered. Macho. I killed someone. Be brave. You have greater things to do. Go see your mother. Do Bai and those useless servants didn't even follow my orders. Your command, no one dares to refuse. Even your husband, or your son. But there's one exception. You, or your master. It's not me. It wasn't my master. It was fate. You are still my master. It's neither me, nor my master. It was fate. At this moment, if I wanted to kill you, I could easily do it. It's just that your influence has already solidified. Killing you would only attract the court's attention. The emperor is unwell, and the Crown Prince's foundation is still weak. Your Wu family, and because of the grudge against Wu Mingji, already deeply hate the Crown Prince. At this time, if you die again, they will definitely rebel. Humph. You and Zishangong threatened Shangwan Waner to falsely accuse me. We both know. I came just to tell you something. That the Book of Predictions is not one book, but two. I only found out after I read it. Master left behind. Emperor Taizong's opinion is to stop him from pursuing the female lead. You are the female lead. You can rest assured. You are destined to ascend the throne. You will become the only female emperor in history. Really? From certain perspectives, I support you. Who says women can't be emperors? England has many queens. The Queen of England. You wouldn't know even if I told you. I'm just here to tell you that this year, your son Li Hong, he is destined to leave. This year, your son, Li Hong, is destined to leave. I just want to properly spend this year with him. Honger. Does he know? He's only 24 years old. In this day and age, they can't figure out what's wrong with him. I don't know what's wrong with him either. But what I said is true. What do you want me to do? Let him be emperor for a few days. Even if it doesn't work out, he'll still be happy. I just want to spend this time with him. To spend this remaining year.
行。
Li Hong. Mo Cho. In your palace just now, how did you persuade the Empress Dowager to punish by Shuangwen, and also to let us get married? He even said he'd consider letting me ascend the throne. Are you happy? I only want day and night to be like tonight forever. Just be happy. A person should be happy, one day at a time. I want you to be truly happy. Then you can say, how did you persuade the Empress just now? You don't need to know how I did it. You only need to know that I love you. In heaven, we'll be birds of a feather. On earth, branches intertwined. Good for nothing. I've done more harm than good. I'm guilty. Macho is too cunning. I never knew. She had subordinates. Your Majesty, if we don't eliminate this person, we'll never have peace. What other options do you have? Your Majesty. This was given to me by Cui Lan. It's Persian flying poison. At this final stage, I know nothing. You'll have to figure it out yourself. Your family will receive eternal wealth and honor. Thank you, Your Majesty. To our ancestors above. Your grandson Li Hong and Macho are now married. May this last for 1,000 generations. May this day last forever. Such a pity. If only I could have recorded it. In the long years to come, I could rewatch the recording. What?
没什么。
Maid. Li Hong. My love. If history serves me right, you will be leaving this year. Why do you look a little sad? I'm a little scared. Cui Lan is dead. By Shuangwen. He was demoted to a menial servant. Doubai has been restrained by your right-hand protector. Mother has become your mother-in-law. From now on, in this world, no one will be able to hurt you again. I'm afraid. Afraid you'll leave me. I swear. I will always cherish you. And be with you. Until we are old and gray. Until we become a grandmother and grandfather. With many grandchildren. I also want to always be with you. In this life and the next. Today is our wedding day. Let's have a wedding toast together. Cheers. Come on, see. I'll teach you. Li Hong. Quickly, summon the imperial physician. Li Hong. By Shuangwen. How did you get here? How could this be? The crown prince is in trouble. Imperial physician. Imperial physician. Li Hong. The crown prince. Drank from the phoenix cup. There's poison in this wine. Tell me quickly. What kind of poison is this? It's hopeless. It's hopeless. I'm finished. Ha ha ha. You're finished too. Li Hong. Hunger. It was Macho. Macho plotted against the crown prince. So that's how history unfolded. Those who wish to achieve great things will kill even their closest kin. Bring them in. Arrest them all. Your Majesty, spare my life. Get out of the way. I must stay with Li Hong. Mother Empress. This. Is it to your liking? Hunger. Your Majesty doesn't. 1,000 years. 10,000 years. 1,000 years. 10,000 years. I will wait for you. Wait. My son. Li Hong. Your Majesty. Plotting to murder the crown prince. Drag him out immediately. And beat him to death. Crown princess. Quickly release the crown princess. Insolence. Do you want your entire clan to be executed? Rengia. I think the one who wants their entire clan to be executed is you. Impossible. The crown princess would never murder the crown prince. Rengia. The crown prince is dead. You are the greatest detective of the Tang Dynasty. The true culprit is of the highest rank. By imperial decree, arrest the crown prince Macho for treason. Take him away. You. Rengia. You, Amir Dali temple censor. Think about your own 9 kindreds. I shall go and see His Majesty at once. My son. Mingyang. My son. Your Majesty. Hunger. He has left us. No. My son. The crown princess is not the culprit. Your Majesty. The crown princess is innocent. What did you say? What happened to Macho? The empress wants to execute the crown prince's wife. My son's wedding ended in a bizarre death. Macho is to blame. I don't believe it. Macho was wholeheartedly devoted to my son. How could she harm him? Your Majesty. This ledger records. Since the construction of Shangyang Palace, by Shur of the Ministry of Works, Wu Minji, and Shui lands, evidence of corruption. The real mastermind behind this is Your Majesty yourself. Shut up. Even a tiger doesn't eat its cubs. Your Majesty. Do you have any regard for the ancestors of the Tang Dynasty? Rengia. Aren't you afraid of death? The crown princess treats me like a national hero. I will repay you as a loyal subject. Quickly release Macho. Rengia. I will remember you. Mingyang. This is our son. To be continued. Spare his life. His Majesty has decreed. Macho. Before you die, do you wish to see the glorious Tang Dynasty? I have granted your wish. The antidote. Will you give it to me? Bai. There is no greater sorrow than the death of the heart. My heart is dead. Your life or death has nothing to do with me. The crown princess has made up her mind to die. So I have no choice but to deceive her. The crown prince is not dead. Stop. Don't run.
公元675年，大唐太子李弘暴卒于东都合璧宫，高宗李治于武后哀动至极，追封为孝敬皇帝，实在太子妃裴氏不久也病逝，具体原因不详。
It's you again, girl. Your sleeping habits are really erratic. It's me again. It was all a long dream. I'm awake again. Did you sleep well? For a solid 2 days and nights. You fainted this time. You've woken up from your illness. Just take care of yourself. It seems you've recovered. I know. I'll treat you to dinner tonight. Okay? Doctor, do you believe in past lives? But I believe in fate. Do you know why you like coming here? Because this was originally your family's herb garden. These more than 20 li are all your royal families. Li Tang's medicinal herb gardens. Your brain is broken again. This is the West Market. You still say you're not the crown prince? Li Hong. Still writing your Tang Dynasty novel? I'm just a medical student. It's not as exaggerated as you say. Then your family should be a scholarly family, right? That's why you're so handsome. Only scholars are handsome. My family are workers. My grandparents. They all came to support Luoyang. Veteran workers who built it. Their stories are enough to fill a novel. Really? I've never written a period novel before. You'll have to tell me all about it. That would be a long story. It has a history of about 70 years. No matter how long it is, I'm willing to listen. Even if it's 1,000 years. All right, Your Highness. I'll tell you slowly.